For 15 years, the dental marketing industry has operated on a Google first promise that if you just win the keyword auction, your practice will thrive. Yet, the reality of 2026 tells a completely different story, one where average dentist income has plummeted by $26,000 in just 2 years, while overhead costs continue to climb. You've likely felt this fiscal squeeze in your own margins, but what you might not realize is that you are suffering from a massive operational blind spot we call the referral leak. While you've been fighting for generic visibility on a DSO-dominated battlefield, your practice's most valuable growth engine has been left to run on nothing but hope. The data reveals a staggering contradiction in the industry. 77.5% of practices report that referrals are their most effective marketing channel. Yet in those same practices, almost 0% of the marketing budget or internal systems are dedicated to them. You're likely spending 80% of your visible marketing budget chasing generic search leads that only account for 15 to 20% of your new patients. Essentially, your number one growth engine is being ignored, while your least efficient engine is eating your entire budget. This outside-in strategy fails because general dentistry is a unique economic animal that doesn't behave like a retail chain. It is built on frequency and ongoing visibility through twice-yearly hygiene appointments. It relies on trust accumulation, where switching costs are relational, not just transactional. And it thrives on a multi-generational family unit where one decision maker, typically the mother, selects care for up to 5 people spanning 40 or more years. When you treat patients as one-off transactions from a Google click, you ignore the fact that referrals produce 37% higher retention and significantly lower price sensitivity. These patients aren't just shopping for a cleaning. They're seeking emotional safety for a high-anxiety decision. Approximately 21% of adults avoid dental care due to anxiety. And for them, a trusted recommendation doesn't just influence the decision, it eliminates the shopping process entirely. By treating referrals as passive luck, you're forfeiting the only competitive moat that DSOs, with their high associate turnover and corporate feel, fundamentally cannot replicate. The cost of this neglect is visible in your insurance write-offs. If you write off $150 on a $250 fee, that's a $150 marketing fee you are paying to an insurance company to send you a patient who is often loyal to their plan, not to your practice. Compare that to a referred patient who costs near zero to acquire and stays for decades. Referrals drive 50 to 60% of new patients in a healthy practice, yet they receive almost no systematic attention. The referral leak is an operational failure, but it is also your greatest strategic opportunity. The top performing practices have stopped renting attention from search engines and started engineering trust. They've implemented systematic protocols for care to share mechanisms, digital referral tracking, and team training to request referrals at specific touchpoints. They ensure their most profitable channel is never left to chance. You can't outspend a DSO on Google, but you can out-relationship them in your community. By moving from an outside-in tactic to an inside-out strategy, you build a practice that is not just visible, but unbeatable.